Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, introduce myself. My name is Usivi Risfariga, study number 22411170. I am from Indonesian Technocratic University. In this video, I will explain about performance planning agreement. Definition: Performance planning. Performance planning is a process that involves defining objectives, setting performance standard, developing action plan, and determining data to measure. This process conducts collaboratively between manager and employees to ensure that all parties have a common understanding of the expectation and target to be achieved. Performance agreement. Performance agreements are formal documents that contain communication between manager and employees regarding performance target that must be. This agreement includes mutually agreed tasks, responsibilities, and performance indicators. Background to performance planning. Basically, every organization needs performance planning in order to set goals and projects to achieve and provide the human resource needed. Human resource that have been prepared must have competence in the field and space that will be filed and improved as a function each file and work is responsibility for the tasks that have been undertaken. In order to increase the expected work performance, in addition, a clear vision and mission that organization will complement the strategy on the achieve and capabilities of the organization and pay attention to the weakness and obstacles that will occur. Overall, performance planning and agreement complement each other in an effort to achieve organizational goals effectively and effectively. Through this approach, organization can ensure that all team members are working toward the desired outcome with a clear understanding of their roles and responsibilities. Performance planning and agreement process. Performance planning helps to clearly define the organization objective, setting realistic goals consistent with the organization mission with a specific time frame. Performance planning helps to clearly define the organization objectives, setting realistic goals consistent with organization mission with a specific time frame. Provide the clear focus for the organization to improve efficiency and effectiveness in achieving goals. Performance agreement establishes commitments between manager and employees regarding the tasks and responsibilities to performance. Create transparency in the performance appraisal process so that each party know the expectation and expect roles. Become the basic for professional development and employee training based on the needs indicated during the agreement process. Benefit of performance planning for employees. 1. Performance planning helps employees to have clear objectives so they can focus on achieving the goals that have been set. 2. Performance planning process is often accompanied by regular feedback from supervisors. This feedback helps employees to understand which are needs improvement and how to improve their performance. 3. Through the performance planning system, employees have the opportunity to be recorded for their achievement. This recognition can increase motivation and morale. 4. Performance planning allows employees to identify their strengths and weaknesses so they can plan the next career self-development step. And 5. With performance planning in place, employees are accountable to their duties and responsibility. The already work will have the turning them the performance better. Performance planning process. Many employees and managers do not have deep understanding of performance management system, which can lead to resist to the process. Managers often complain about the lack of time conduct through performance review. They have to shift their attention between other managerial tasks and the performance planning process can result in sub-appraisal. Employees may feel uncomfortable with the performance appraisal process, especially if they have had bad experience before. Excessively about the benefit of the system may lead to resistance to regress to irrelevant performance measure system can product information. This makes it difficult to achieve assessment performance and can affect a decision regarding employees' development. How to overcome mistakes in performance planning? The first step is to definitely decide cause of performance planning errors. This involves collecting data on errors that according include the context and contributing factors. Discuss with employees to gain their perspective on what may have gone wrong. Provide regular training to employees and managers to increase their understanding of the performance planning process. This training can cover technical skill as well as soft skill relevant to their roles. Have continuity plan in place and be flexible to change that may occur during the planning process. This approach allows them to adjust to new conditions and reduce impact error that occur. So, conclusion. Overall, performance planning agreement are strategic tools that improve organizational effectiveness and employee motivation. By understanding the benefit, challenges, and way to improve motivation and overcome mistakes, organization can create better and more sustainable performance management systems. Proper implementation of this process will have a positive effect not only on the individual but also on the overall success of organization. Okay guys, that's all presentation and thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.